Hi, golden children. How are you doing today? I call you golden children because you are the son of God. Okay, and I don't know, like for me, when I was a kid, I used to see a golden beam in my left eye. I don't know what that was, but I later understood because that being paid me a visit in real life about 3 years ago. And so I understood that was me because I asked it. I said, "Who are you?" And it said, "You." And I was, "Oh, well, hello." This was in a meditation. And so that's why I call you golden children, because wherever your soul comes from, you come from the eternal sun. And you may just radiate gold because you are gold. You are worth more than gold, right? And so I call you that. I don't know. If that resonates with you, that's fine. If you are a starseed, light worker, light warrior, earth angels, I am an earth angel also. Okay, then, remember, those are just concepts people use to just say where your soul is from, right? Like you hold a different vibrational frequency, right? And so, how are you today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Child of the cosmos. What'd I say? What I say? Look at that. That's what you are, right? That's where you come from, the stars, right? You are stars, right? And it says the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Okay. Anyway, hope you all are having a good Sunday. Hope you all are shut the front door. What did I say? Inner child, tenderness, innocent, rare gifts. The golden children, because you have rare. I don't even have to explain this. It's just what it is. This is what you are. This is what it is. Okay. And so like I said, you take care of yourself, because that's what you are. That's what resides inside of you. Okay. And so I have like 2 messages. One of them was pertaining to how I continuously release my ego. And so I think I spoke a little bit about it in the previous video about contemplating on death, or just meditating with the image of me not existing on this earth. Like the me that has the problems, that me that sees the world as chaotic, as hard, as hurtful, as harmful, the me that sees people as out to get me, the me that sees people, the grocery price is too high, the me that feels like no one loves me, the me that feels like, whoa, it's me, right? The me that has the earthly problems, right? That's what I meant by when I contemplate death, okay? The me that doesn't own anything, the me that doesn't have any damn tarot cards, the me that doesn't have a body at all, the me that doesn't have any bills, that doesn't have any worries, stresses, or fears, or lack. That me. I imagine that me being deceased, and it's not that I'm wanting myself to be dead. I am acknowledging that there is no separate self. I am acknowledging that the universe is all there is. I am acknowledging that within me. I am creating space for my soul's signature, my essence, the truth of what I am to float, to produce itself through me, okay? And so I give myself, that is what I sacrifice over to the divine, to universal consciousness, to source, right? Because that version of me does not exist. And so that's what I do, okay? And so you know, every time you go into meditation, right, you are dropping the self, right? You are dropping the perceived self. You are dropping that when you go into meditations, right? And the only reason you can't get into deeper forms of meditation is because the perceived self is so loud. It has so many problems. It needs to know what's happening. It needs to know what's going on, who's against me, why this person don't like me, why my life is like this. It focuses on that, okay? And that is not what you are. That is your program, right? And so I meditate on not having that program at all. The version of me that has this place that bills is attached to it, the version of me that has military PTSD, I concentrate on all of those things being non-existent. And so I understand, you know, when you leave this realm, you're not going to have any of those things. And if you do operate, still are attached to this realm, when you cross over, your awareness hasn't expanded, you will still have those versions of you attached to this realm, and you will like come back so you can clear up more things, more karma, right? And so that's what I mean when I say that I try and give you the best that I got, operate from the purest of highest intentions that I possibly can. And so I would often, yeah, I just will, like, there is no me, just get in that space to where there's nothing, because you don't exist. And when you leave this world, you're gonna leave all these problems, you're gonna leave all these people, you're gonna leave all these kids, you're gonna leave all these grandkids, right? You're gonna leave all your friends, you're gonna leave your animals, your pets, you're gonna leave your home, you're gonna leave your job. And remember, that's only in existence because you're in this physical body. That's only in existence because of your program, right? And so that's it. Okay, we have Pleiadian energy that wanted to come back out Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of this world. Look, this spirit, that's that spirit, you know, coming through for me. And I'm acknowledging spirit, you know, especially when you come from a space of you've been, you know, trying so hard to develop yourself. Even that is a personality perception, that I need to develop something, but you need to release things in order to become more aware. Okay, we have birth and creation, tapestry of life, expression. And so this is what you all are here to do. You are here to create. You are here to express yourselves, okay? You are here to be in this world and not of this world. And so a lot of times when I understand how you're here to have a world within the world. A lot of people were in like the GATE program and stuff like that. I was in a program called Comets, and we were in school within the school. We were like taught to like tap into our intuition. What does this feels like? What does this answer feels like, right? We were like, they were teaching us how to do that in this program. And I understand when I was working at the Border Option Exchange, the brokers were teaching me how to feel into the stock. They used to often say, T, what do you feel about this? Do you feel like it's going to change? Do you feel like it's going to fall? Do you feel like it's, you know, I need to sell it? And I used to be like, oh, like, I don't know. And they was like, yes, you do. They just, I don't know. So you all could have been that way as a child, okay? And so that was one thing I wanted to talk to you all about. So maybe that could be something that you can incorporate in your daily practices, okay? So that you're not too much attached to this realm. A lot of times, if you understand what you are, you will often understand, thank you, that you've always had spirit with you. Things have always been pulling you back home. People have often showed up in your life to guide you back home. Okay, you will start having those realizations. Okay, what else? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. This is something that's been coming up. What is this? Big picture thinking, Pleiadians energy. I said this, visionary, inspire ideas. So I remember soul's plan, fated life versus a destiny life. Okay, you guys are activating your destiny at this time. And that could be a way for you to activate your destiny, for you to understand what you are so that you can get on your destined path, okay? So that you're putting the versions of you that don't believe, you're putting them to rest, right? Okay, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And so today I've been working through some energy. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who it's coming from. I don't know what this is. And so maybe it's collective because, like I said, I've been working through some energy. I'm going to repeat that. And the energy has been like, it kind of felt like projection. It kind of felt like misunderstanding. You know how people purposely misunderstanding you? People can often like feel like you're arrogant or you're too confident, right? That's because you have something in you that person don't have within them, and so they can project that energy on you. And that's what the energy spirit was bringing through to like how I am in alignment with spirit when I'm sitting down here. Some people can even try to project onto you saying that you're tapping into negative, you're tapping into dark spaces, right? Because they are afraid themselves, right? And this what has been feeling like to me, like every time you try to level up something, that sentinel energy, right, will come around and try to humble you, try to put you back in a space that you're ready to elevate from, right? And so this is something that I was picking up on. It's been like 2 days now. Welcome to my new subscribers. Hello, you're welcome here. This is a safe space, okay? I talk to you about all things esoteric. I talk to you about the body, how the body is basically spirit. You just don't know it yet, okay? I help you with the terms, religious terms, how they relate esoterically. I help you to, well, I try and help you with spirits. It's not me, okay? When I say that, it's not coming from me, okay? My downloads come from spirit, right? My ancestors, they come from a space of lived experiences also, okay? I just want to get that clear. I don't know why I feel like I need to clarify, because clearly somebody got me effed up or somebody got you fucked up. This is just what the energy that's coming through. I don't know, but this is just what I'm feeling. So crazy. But anyway, I just got out of a bath. You all know I take a lot of spiritual salt baths, okay? Because, you know, when you do things publicly, you know, you open up doors for people to project, people to complain, people to project their views on you, okay? And so, you know, I don't know if this like a level of mastery for everyone, like mastery, like you're mastering some type of craft to where you're able to still stand in your power and still stand in your truth, right? And so I don't know if this is what this is. I'm just so, I've experienced, I don't want to call it spiritual warfare, okay? But I've experienced people trying to attack some form of character that they are perceiving about me, trying to attach me to their character. And I've experienced that, right? Someone trying to lay claim on me because they do some things, right? I've experienced that my whole life. So, you know, this isn't new to me. And so being projected upon, because most of us star children, you know, we come from heavy traumatic backgrounds, okay? And so we've experienced a lot of traumatic things, and people, you know, by you looking at me, you will never know I'm almost 50. You would never know that my son was murdered, shot down in the middle of the street. You would never know I got hit by a car and died and had several blood transfusions, and the leg re-broke and had all these traumatic experiences. You would never know I was shot in the head and lived. You would never know I went to the military and my ship was attacked and I lived. You would never know this. You would never, ever know this. And people will like just go by off your appearances, right? Trying to judge a book by its cover, trying to just assume, right? You would never know these things, right? You would never know. And so you have to be careful about the way that you treat people, okay? And that's something that's very serious out here in this realm, okay? You have to be very mindful, okay? Because sometimes we entertain angels and we don't even know of it, right? A lot of times we entertain royalty, beings of royalty, people of royalty, and we don't even know because we're too busy projecting, we're too busy judging, we're too busy coming from a space of woundedness with the world, when there are actually people out there that project love, that only operates through love. My gifts only operate through love. I would not be able to be on here talking to you if I didn't love what I do. If the Most High has not have given me this vision to do this, I would not be on here doing this, because I wouldn't have nothing to come up with. And my cards, when I speak, my cards will not validate me, right? And so that's something that needed to come through. But I wanted to talk to you all about how to overcome negative energy sent your way. And this is like a space of empowering, so you empowerment, so that you are empowering yourselves being out here, okay? And so, and also I'm going to tell you another thing about this, okay? And how to know, like, man, that'll come in time. Spirit is saying, like, to know that these attacks are not real, because they're coming from somebody else's ego, and their ego doesn't exist, just like yours doesn't exist. So it's technically, whatever they're sending you is not real, okay? But here is this is how I've been working through this energy, right? And so that's how I know energy. That's how energy explains to me what it is. Why is it here? What is it doing here? How long it has been around on, you know, on this realm? Like, who created the energy tells me that, okay? And so, you know, I love it with my heart space, and I send it back to source, okay? I love it within me. I love it. I love it. I empathize with it. You know, I send it compassion and care, right? Because to me, it's like a lost child. Just someone created it, okay? And if you all listen to the lecture of, what is her name? Madam B. Blavatsky, she speaks about, and she speaks about this in a book called Isis Unveiled. She speaks about, I don't know, her and another guy, they clairvoyantly saw how energy was created and how it was sent out, how it's formed, okay? And so your thought forms are very powerful, because it's just because it's invisible, that doesn't mean that it's not there. Just like spirit, just because you don't see spirit, that doesn't mean spirit is not there, okay? And so you become aware of the energy that is being sent towards you, okay? Minds talk to me telepathically. I am telepathic, so I pick up energy telepathically, okay? And so when it comes towards me, I'll feel a shift in my thoughts. It is just like something has taken over my thoughts, to where it's like repeated repetitively. It's like, I don't know how to say that, but that's just what it feels like. It feels like something that came in and it's just repeated repetitively, like something just focused on it within my brain space, and it's just like, hey, something is here that is not supposed to be here, right? Something has alerted me. I believe that's my divine masculine. It has alerted me to something is here, and it'll start bringing up things that I have done in the past. It'll start trying to accuse me of things that I know that I have not done. It'll try and make me feel like, keep the energy with me, right? It'll try to make me feel like I'm wrong in some sort of sense, right? This energy was trying to make me feel like I had a God complex. or I was speaking to demons. This energy tried to make me feel like I was, I don't know, like I had a main demon that was with me. This energy was trying to make me feel like that, but it was mostly having me feeling like I am laying claim to something I'm not, or I am, this is my thing, I am a ruler over my thoughts. I am, no thing outside of me has dominion over me, okay? So you're gonna have to know what the F you are and stand fast in that, okay? This is not what what I speak to you all about is not having a God complex. It is the goals, the balls, the kahuna to know what you are. And Ascended Master Yahusha, he says it all the time. He is a prime example. Okay, so when you standing in that truth, in your divine truth, that you are joint heirs with Christ. Christ is a consciousness, right? And then you are able to ground that energy within you. No thing has the authority or power to come my way and make me pick it up. No. You do not belong here. You have no authority over me, right? You see a lot of priests and them exorcists, what they do when that little possessed person start getting in their mind and bringing up stuff of the past. They fall, they fold, right? You have no dominion over here. You do not belong here. So I know what I am. I stand firm in what I am. I am not the creator of the world, but I co-create with the universe. I allow that energy to move me, to show me what it is I need to be doing, and I move accordingly with the energy. Okay, I allow spirit to use me. I allow the angels to use me. I put myself on the back burner, and I know that I have set aside the me that does not that lay claim to this physical realm, or to the things of my ancestors, to the things of my past, to the sins of my forefathers and my mother. No, that program was given to me. Okay, and so whatever wounded divine masculine someone was trying to send my way, that energy, I don't lay no claim to this physical reality. I don't come from it. What I am inside of me does not come from the physical reality, right? And so that's the type of power that you need to have within yourself, okay? That you are not this. And nobody can make you effing be that. That's the thing. We were given this, right? We grew up in this. This was forced upon us in school, right? In your communities. They like literally held your eyes open to what's in front of you so that you can lay claim to it. So nobody can bring their drama to me and make me lay claim to it, because I know what I am. Okay? And so that's the thing. I had to shed all of them versions of me in order to stand strong and to stand firm, 10 toes down in what resides inside of me. Okay? And so that is the space you're going to have to come at this energy with. Okay? That's how you're going to have to come at this energy with, when you are faced with people judging you, sending you energy. Okay? And so this is another thing that came up. I searched this energy. I asked, where did it come from? Who sent you? Why are you here? What are you trying to show me? I ask this energy. I sit with this energy. What are you doing here? Okay? Question it. You have discernment for a reason, right? What did the spirit say? The scripture says, I did not give you the spirit of fear or confusion. Okay? The Holy Spirit has them. You saw how Jesus walked through those biblical days. You seen it. Don't talk to me. Get thee behind me. You feel me? Like, y'all gonna have to be gangster like that with this energy, okay? Because it doesn't belong to you. Stop letting it rule you. Stop allowing your left brain to rule you, okay? Stop meaning that whatever version of you that was created due to the left brain, it will think of things of the world. It will bring them up to you over and over again, especially if you are a healer, okay? And so I will ask the energy, where is it coming from, right? Why are you here? And then if it's not mine, I extract the information that I need to extract from it, right? And I love it whole. I compassion with it. And I put it in my heart space, and it dissolves into light, okay? The Most High or the Holy Spirit, okay? It dissolves the energy into light. I send it on this merry little way, okay? Because energy stops with me. When energy is sent to me, that's it. It stops here. It doesn't go any further, okay? I don't send it back. I don't have to, because whoever sent it to me, you better believe if it's meant for them to go back, if it meant for that energy to go back, it will go back to them. And that won't be no offense on my own, no account on my own. And so your hands are clean, right? So you're not feeling a type of way, especially if you someone that has one of those consciousness to where you feel bad, you know, shit, like, I don't do that, okay? And so if it's a belief system, right? If someone is sending you something, okay, you may have a belief system, right, that resonates with the energy that they are sending you, right? And so what you do is you sit with that energy, right? You ask the energy, what are you trying to show me? You ask the energy, when was the first time I experienced this? Okay, what belief system, right? Because it has something to say to you, especially fear, sadness, grief, loss, anger, lack, right? It has a story it wants to tell, right? And so you ask the energy, you ask yourself, ask spirit, ask your soul self, ask your ancestors, where is this energy coming from? What belief system do I have to hold about myself? What belief system do I have to believe about myself that is making me feel a type of way about this energy that is being sent to me? Why am I holding on to it? Because you're not here to hold on to energy. You are here to experience this realm, okay? You are here to consciously create with the Most High. You're not here to hold on to anything because you can't take any of this stuff with you. At least you're not supposed to, from my understanding. Because if you take any of this stuff with you, especially energies, perceptions of yourself, your left brain completely focusing on this realm, you wind up coming back. And so I desire not to come back. I desire to achieve full oneness, full wholeness. Okay, that is what my soul is here to do. It is here to experience that this lifetime. My children are here to be free. My grandchildren are here to be free. They are here to be free from the world that was given to us. They are here to experience that. And I'm going to make sure that they experience that, especially when I found out this is what I'm here to do. My last name is Holyfield. I'm the real deal. That's how I look at energy, even though even that is a ego. But here's the thing, you use that for the willpower, for the determination, right? You have these qualities and traits in this outside reality. It shows up in your life for a reason, right? It shows, just like bugs, right? Just like animals, right? It shows up to give you that energy, to give you that stamina. It's only reflecting to you what you already have inside of you, right? And so regardless of what people say, oh, Holyfield got his ear bit off. Okay, but somebody had to play dirty with him in order for them to beat him. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. And yes, energies will play dirty. You see, like the demons in the possession movies, they play dirty as hell. They get to talking about people, kids and people, loved ones. You know what's funny? When my son was in school, people used to say, that's why your mama a B. My son used to get so mad and fight. Like, don't call my mama no B. And I used to be like, son, it's okay. Like, you don't have to fight because someone is calling me a B-I-T-C-H. Like, I used to be... Them was fighting words, like talking about his mama. Like, he's like, you don't even know my mama look better than your mama. My mama got this type of job. My mama got this. He would go off on people about me, right? That's so funny. And so this is this type of energy, right? Like, look, I care about me. I ain't gonna let nobody treat me like anything no more. Especially when you didn't heal. No, ain't nobody coming in my life and try to deter me from my path. We ain't having it no more. Like, absolutely not. I'm gonna keep shining. I'm gonna keep standing in my light. I'm going to keep being what resides inside of me. Okay. Nothing is going to stop me from doing that, okay? And look, no energy is going to come here and try to tear me off my throne. No sentinel energy, no invisible barriers, right? Because those invisible barriers are there to keep you held in place, right? So it's not that somebody is sending you energy, right? It's just that somebody is just like, I don't know, like the energy is coming around to try to make you to take you off top, especially when you gain a certain amount of confidence and power about yourself. Something usually will sneak back in to try and take something from you, to see if you're gonna go, to see if you're gonna allow this energy to bring you down. You know, they say the Most High be testing you, right? And so, you know, you can look at it as that way, okay? And so, but everything is a lesson, right? Everything is a blessing. So you have the opportunity to ask the energy, what is it showing me, okay? What belief system am I holding on to this energy, especially if it's lowering your vibrational frequency? Ask yourself, what belief system do I have to be holding on to in order for this energy to resonate with me? Why do I feel it so personally towards me, okay? And so, as I stated, the more you meditate on the no self theory, there is no me because there isn't you, okay? The better off you will be, okay? That way no one can project anything onto you, and eventually if you'll know what to do with that energy, either your ancestors will say absolutely not and just send it back. Because remember, your ancestors are making sure you do what you need to do. Ancestors are protecting you. They're not going to allow anything to take you out. They're not going to allow anything to come in the path from you working unless it's for your highest good, right? Especially if you put up all these boundaries and all these protection spells. Anything that gets through is supposed to get through, right? Because it's there to teach you a lesson, right? And so we have the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound, okay? This feels like you're being guided to go in to clear deeper aspects of you, okay? And so, like I said, this could be the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always healing. That's what healers do. Oh, God bless you. That's what healers do. We're always healing. And so I welcome this. I'm tired any damn way. So I would like to sit down. You know, the summertime, we be busy in the summertime. And so I'm okay with resting. And so you should be okay with doing nothing. Because when you leave this realm, you're going to go back to this void space anyway. You're just going to go back to being. There will be no more doing. There will only be being, peace, awareness, just peace, okay? And so this is the space that I tap into when I am trying to get into those deeper states of consciousness, deeper states of meditation, to where my whole meat suit falls off of me. I used to meditate like that when I would have like my suit. I would imagine me unzipping my meat suit and everything falling off, and I'm stepping out of it, and I'm just in the clouds or in the night sky with the Most High, and it's just me sitting there without any of the stress, the trauma, the worry, okay? And so that was a message that was coming through. If you all are dealing with heavy energy, okay, allow this energy to reveal to you what it needs to say, okay? And use the energy. Use the energy for power, okay? The power to tell you what it is, what it wants, why is it here, right? And then, you know, you gain knowledge from that energy, right? And then you wind up having another skill under your belt, right? That's how that works. That's why the soul me has so many skills up under his belt. Because we allow the energy. We power up off the energy, whatever someone sends us. We're excited about it. And so that's what it is. And if it doesn't resonate, it gets sent back, or we'll love it home. Okay? But people, you know, they'll be aware, you know, when they start realizing the truth of the matter about things, okay? And so, namaste. I hope this video helped you to come to terms with what you are, to believe in yourself. That was my intention with this video, to put the power back into you. And if this is not my energy, and if you are experiencing this energy, I want you to understand what you are, okay? Let's see if, well, let me go find the, but we have someone here saying that they're sorry. Okay, because we have this could be ancestor energy, righting past wrongs, uprooting, okay? Something is being uprooted from you. If you are feeling this, okay, that was at the bottom of the deck, okay? And so this is what you are, okay? Look at all of them, okay? This is, you know, I cannot make this up. And What did it say? You're not here to be a part of this world. You're here to create a world within the world. You're here to rule within your own rulership of this realm. Okay? You're not here to rule this world. You're here to rule the world of you within this world. Okay? And so that was the message. Okay? Continue to be weird. Continue to love yourself, because I am weird as shit, and I love all of my weirdness, because that means nobody is like me. Nobody do the things that I do. Nobody know the things that I know. Nobody, you know, yeah. Continue to love yourself. Continue to be in that space with yourself, okay? We are the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Continue to birth your newness, okay? Walk in your light. Stand in your power, okay? Namaste. Take care. And I hope this message helped you. Bye.